Hello and welcome to my tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add a Reason Wrap plugin in Reaper and then open a ReDrum in that Wrap plugin, assign a kit to the ReDrum, and then give every single drum in that ReDrum drum kit its own track and its own channel on the mixer in Reaper, and also how to assign it to a track folder to keep your arrangement or the track control panel, which is over here, the track control panel, neat. So one way of adding a VST in Reaper is to double click here and then go to effects and then say there Reason Wrap plugin, open a ReDrum. That's one way of adding a VST in Reaper, and that's the easiest way to do it. But to give their own drum their individual channel, there's an easier way to do that, a less long-winded way. So let's just click that and delete that channel. Yes, that track's gone now. The best way to do it, so you can give all the drum sounds their own mixer channel and track in the track control panel, is to right click and go insert virtual instrument on new track. Then go to the Reason Wrap plugin and add, and it will say, do you want to add the following tracks for this effect? Click yes. Double click to open a ReDrum, and now you've got 16 channels automatically created in the track control panel in Reaper. Just make that a bit smaller because there's only 10 drums on the ReDrum. Let's just open a kit first. So go to browser. I'll just put a rock kit on there, factory sounds ReDrum, and just go to rock kit and add the rock kit there. So now we've got the rock kit on there. Now let's go into here. Because there's only 10 drums, we don't need the other 6 that's been created. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one there. Hold shift and then click on the last one and press delete. Yes, delete those. So then we've only got the 10. And you can tab to label next track in Reaper. So double click the first one. That's the kick drum. Tab. Then you've got snare 2. Tab. Snare 1. Tab. Then there's a tambourine. Tab. Then there's tom 3. Tom 2. Tom 1. Then there's a closed hat, an open hat, and a ride. Enter. Now just go back to the Reason Wrap plugin here. There's a couple of other things you need to do. You need to tab to go to the back of the rack. Open up the input-output device, and we've got this the main outs going into there. You just disconnect them, and then put channel 1 into the main there, and then channel 2 into there, and then channel 3 into there, and so on and so forth till you've got all of the channels connected. It is quite a long-winded thing to do this. But once you've done it, you can save it as a track template. Go back to there and then just uncheck all these. These are, it says some outputs to the main outputs. If anyone could tell me, I think you have to uncheck them. If anyone can tell me what exactly that means, what it does. Anyway, you unhighlight those, and you've got all the tracks on here, all the sounds. And they've all got their own individual channels on here. Remove that out of the way a sec, you can see them. The kick drum's got signal coming through there. And if I was just to go to view, mixer, I've got the mixer on another monitor at the moment, just move it into shot there. Sorry, it docked somehow there, mixer. Click on the kick drum. The main master channel there is going, and also the kick channel there is also going. So that's fine. But now, let's just put a 4 on the floor on there. So I'm on channel 1, that's selected, and put a 4 on the floor on. And then, if I use this one here, I can drag the MIDI information straight onto the track in the arrangement window. So drag that over there, click OK, it's put the 4 on the floor there. And this item, as it's called in Reaper, it's called a clip in Reason, but it's already automatically linked something I wish Reason had. So you can just do that and it's linked, and you can just drag it as much as you want and it's just linked. It repeats and loops across the whole track. Like for instance, if I took the third kick drum out there, see how the third kick drum's missing from there, and on all the clips the third kick drum's missing. Control Z and it's back again. It's great, so you can just change a couple of bits of information in one clip, or item in this case, and it'll change in all the others that are linked. So as you'll hear now, there'll be phasing. Yeah, it's phasing. That's because this here, the enable pattern selection, is enabled, which means when you play, when you hit play, it's playing in here in the Wrap plugin, but it's also playing it in here as well. So you've essentially got two playing at once, which causes phasing issues. But when you uncheck that, it doesn't. So now when I play it, it won't phase. That's great. And now just a couple of little stages I want to do now. Just keep this a bit more tidy. If I was to create a folder on here, and they all contain in that folder, for some reason it loses sound. I can't remember exactly why that happens now. So you can't use that as the main folder or the master track. You have to create another one. Yeah, sounds are back. You create another track and move that right up underneath the main Reason Wrap plugin track, but that will now be the master. Call it drum master. And then just open it up a little bit, see that folder, and now put them into that. So that becomes the parent track and they're the child tracks, and that's the track folder. And then clicking that one there will collapse them even further to keep it neater. And then all the MIDI information will be on that track. And let's just put something else in. Yeah, I'll put one. Like that. Now I'll just loop that bit. Press play, and now it'll just loop. Open the track up there. They've all got their own track. Close it. If I sort of view the mixer, you can see that there, the kick drum going, the ride going, the master channel's got the signal coming through. And say for instance you wanted to add an effect to the ride symbol. Open it up there. Go to the ride symbol here. Just go down a little bit. Go to effects, and let's what can I add to it? Let's add the DDL digital delay line. Go to Reason Wrap plugin, but go to the effect one because it's going to be an effect. Then go to the digital delay line and double click it. Move the dry wet down a little bit. Now let's hit play. and I can put effect on each individual channel. But let's just get rid of that one for now, remove. What you can do now is you could save all this. You probably wouldn't want the MIDI information in there, but you can leave the MIDI information in there if you want, and it'll save it. What I was going to say is you can save it as a track template, and Reaper will also give you the option to save the MIDI information in there as well. So go to File, go to Project Templates, save project as a template. Yeah, and you can save it as sorry, I was wrong there. It won't save the MIDI information. Yes, it will save. It'll save. Yes, it will. Sorry, it does save the MIDI information in the track in the project template. But if you save as, you can. There's also track templates in Reaper, so you can save that as say Redrum Rock Kit, and then save. And now you've got a Redrum Rock Kit already saved, and it's got their own individual channels. What you can do is you can have a track template as well. So a template for just an individual track, and the MIDI information can be saved on the track as well. Anyway, so let's go to. I'll just try it on a different. I'm just going to open a different theme. I'm going to use a Logic theme here. And that we've got the Logic theme. So let's just go new. No, don't want to save that. And then if I go to here and go to Project Templates, I now have Redrum Rock Kit. Open it up. All done for you. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how you open up a Reason Wrap plugin with a Redrum on it and assign all the drums to individual channels so you can process them individually. Thank you. Thanks for watching.